Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Professor Anime, and welcome back to yet again another video. This time it's going to be a news update on the recent announcement that we had for Tokyo Ghoul Re. So basically, I believe like a couple weeks back, we actually got the announcement that Tokyo Ghoul Re has officially been greenlit for an anime. And in today, December 15th, was when we were supposed to hear the big news regarding the project. What is that news? Well, apparently it does involve the anime, and it has been confirmed that Tokyo Ghoul Re's anime will be airing on April 2018. So this is very big news for Tokyo Ghoul fans out there, especially if you read the manga. However, at the same time, while this is very big news, and while me, myself included, am a bit excited for this, at the same time, I'm not really going to be expecting much. Like, I did want to see Tokyo Ghoul Re finally actually get an anime for, you know, its storyline, but at the same time, how the storyline will be tackled out really depends on the directing, you know, the animation studio, and how the rest of the series has been handled. And due to Tokyo Ghoul Re's track record when it comes down to the anime adaptations, it hasn't really necessarily been the best. Season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul was actually pretty good, in my personal opinion. It did leave out a couple things, and it did censor a little bit, but other than that, it was actually relatively good. Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul is what the problem was. Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul was a problem in and of itself because of how diverged it went from the manga's storyline, and how they tried to add in different things that they thought were cool, which didn't make sense. It became convoluted, and ultimately it just kind of fell flat on its face by the ending. Personally, I really enjoyed Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul Re until I read the manga. Once I read the manga, I noticed how much was changed, and that is what I became really upset about. Now I can't really look at Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul Re in the same way, of how much they left out, how much, you know, the storyline became convoluted, and just, like, ultimately it was a disgrace. It was really a disgrace, especially how we later learned that Studio Pierrot actually threw away Sui Ishida's original drafts, and kind of just did their own thing. Like, I mean, come on. You know, not cool. Not cool. So, regarding Tokyo Ghoul, you know, the animation adaptations and whatnot that have been animated, honestly, not the best track record. Now, we do know that the animation studio who will be animating the Tokyo Ghoul Re anime is, in fact, going to be Studio Pierrot. That should be no surprise. They animated Season 1 and Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul already, and, you know, they still have the rights to it. You know, unless they gave the rights to someone else, you know, to animate the project, then we probably could have expected someone else. But this should be no surprise that Studio Pierrot will in fact be animating the project. How they're going to animate it, I have no idea. Because, again, Season 2's ending, and then Tokyo Ghoul Re, like, they're going to have to change a lot. Unless they completely disregard everything that happened in Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Kind of like how Blue Exorcist Season 2 disregarded pretty much everything that happened up to the end point of Season 1. So, unless they go about that route and then just completely solely focus on the Tokyo Ghoul Re storyline, then I will be a little bit okay with that. But at the same time, like, it's going to be very, very convoluted still to anime-onlys out there, and some plot points won't make sense. So that's why, in order for you to actually get the full story of Tokyo Ghoul, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna have to read the manga if you really want to figure out, you know, the storylines behind these characters, as well as, you know, what you're missing out on in Season 1 and in Season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul. So, I mean, like, jeez, I really don't know how they're going to go about this process. But, you know, it really just depends on the director at this point, if the execution will be even decent. So the director is Odahiro Watanabe. Now, Odahiro Watanabe has mainly served as a key animator as well as a storyboard artist for a list of anime. He does have a lot of experience in terms of what he has worked on, but Tokyo Ghoul Re is going to be his official role as a main director. Now, he has been an episode director in some shows, but as a main director of a series, Tokyo Ghoul Re is going to be his first project. I mean, the guy has even worked on some key animations for episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well as various other shows and what have you. But again, this is going to be his main role as a director for this series. This is his first role as a main director for the series. And as a director, you're necessarily overseeing the whole project, you know? So, I mean, man, I don't know how everything's gonna go. I mean, granted, the dude is going to have some help as, you know, he has a whole staff behind him that are going to work on certain, you know, things of the Tokyo Ghoul Re anime. I'm expecting a good soundtrack. I'm expecting decent level animation as far as how certain plot points that will be incorporated into the storyline of Tokyo Ghoul Re. I don't know whether they're going to be original or whether they're actually going to follow Sui Ishida's work, you know, 100% of the time. I highly doubt it, but, I mean, you know, we got an anime of Tokyo Ghoul, so I guess that should be, you know, some good news if, you know, you wanted to see more of that. I mean, I kind of did, but I'm still a little bit worried. So yeah, guys, I guess with that said, I will head on out of here. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this news. What did you think about the preview for Tokyo Ghoul Re? What do you think of it coming out in April 2018? What do you think of it being done by Studio Period? And also, how do you think everything is going to be handled? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, especially when it comes down to the director in charge of this adaptation. This will be his first ever directing role. So, I mean, he has a lot of responsibility on his hands. Will he execute it, you know, correctly, or will it fall flat? We'll just have to wait and see, right? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed this video and if you are actually excited for Tokyo Ghoul Re's anime. And with that said, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.